Alrighty, hello everyone, busygamerdad back again, going to be doing our World of Warcraft Classic. We finally got on Brutusk. We're going to be riding Brutusk and doing things. Roars as he leaps into an ambush. Oh dear, I don't see an ambush there. Anyways, we're in Ashenvale. We are outpacing this place. I'm a little concerned. I'm not going to be doing any dungeon runs this time. I wanted to, but I'm worried that I'm just going to outpace myself and not know where the heck I'm going to go next. And I know there are some places where I can easily just jump in and go. I do. I understand 100%. But I still want to enjoy the game. I still want to have fun with it. So we're just going to make it work with what we got. This is actually probably really good for us because we don't have actual freshly cut wood. Okay. So, yeah, this is where we got to get our shoulder pads. These are good. Convince demoralized peasants to work and gives us our friend. Okay, fair enough. So, we just got to mount up and we got to find the demoralized peasants. There's one back over there. There's one over here, too. All right, let's get this going.
Mogra, may your blades never dull.
Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Oh, they gotta give me. Do I have to follow him? Looks like I've got to follow him, but I'm going to go over here and do this one here first, too. Manage the efficiencies. Okay, so... Oh, I actually have to save them. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's a fun little mechanic. I like that. I like that. I don't think I've ever done this quest before. Well, I know I haven't done this quest before. I don't know if I've done a quest like this before, ever, in my time playing WoW. Alright, let's see. Let's get this one over here. And let's get this guy over here. So, some dude left a comment for me. Thank you very much for letting me know. Like max DPS and things like that for my character. I do appreciate that. I do read the comments out there if you guys don't know, and I do my best to reply to them as best I can with intelligible and good dialogue. The thing with it is, so I'm looking at this and I'm reading the spells, and it looks like he's right. He says, so do Flame Shock first and then do Earth. For maximizing DPS, and I get that. I 100% get that. Reading the spells, tooltips, and understanding what they're from. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? I don't see the thing. Must have been too far away. Anyways, so they said that doing Flame Shock first and then doing Earth Shock is the maximizing DPS, and I agree 100%. But when you read the tooltip in like a raid situation, I don't know how well this applies or if this applies at all. The Earth Shock, it does a demoralizing blow that weakens the target and allows and stops their damage by a whole 10%. So, or lowers their damage by a whole 10%. So I'm not saying that that's like the better play, but in like a raid environment, is that the better one? If you happen to know, please leave a comment and let me know so I can, do what I'm supposed to be doing, as it were. But yeah, I think that I agree 100% with what they said, because Earth Shock isn't a dot, it's just a straight damage, and Flame Shock is a dot, and usually you apply the dots first, that way you are doing more damage. So, yeah, just some observations, etc. Looks like I can still do some skinning around here, and I might do that. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool, never mind, I won't do that. Well, I still actually might do that, just because I need to get these things done. Alright. Then we get this shoulder piece, and this shoulder piece is going to be better for us because this is more of a, enhancement shaman shoulder piece rather than a elemental shaman. So we get this, that'll help us out there. Agoric Warstone wants you to collect natural oils from the rotting slimes. I knew there was a quest over here. I just knew it. We just missed it, unfortunately. Alright, so where's that one? That can go right on our character right now. Right there. Great, so now I gotta get these oozes. These natural oozes. And also the damage reduction is going to help me when I'm soloing, just so I don't get myself killed. You know? Is that the most efficient way? I don't think so. I don't think this is the most efficient way to be leveling, but that's just my 2 cents on the situation. We're going to zap this guy with some lightning bolts. Anyways. There we are. Good. Do I have to loot them? What is that? Oh, he had a treasure chest inside him. What? He had a treasure chest inside him? What? What? What is the clockwork box? What is that? Engineering. Interesting. I didn't know that existed at all. Interesting. Oh, there's one right here. I'll just fight this one. $6,000 damage. I'm assuming that's going to kick off a quest if I were an engineer. I am not an engineer in the game. I'm an engineer in real life, but I'm not an engineer in the game. I should probably be putting down my totem of fire, huh? Probably should be doing that. That's probably a smart idea. The bulwark one absorbs damage. This one just does... yeah. Okay. Okay. Are you attacking me? You are. Well, that's just lovely. We got some... what do we get? A ring of eluding. Oh, dodge. Okay. Cool. This has probably got a really low drop rate. That's probably why we're struggling with it. Natural oil. Yep. Which is a bit of a nuisance. It's all good, though. We'll leave our totem here, and then we'll just keep on attacking things, bringing them to us. Alright, get that one. Hit this guy over here. Our totem should be able to be in range to do that. So I am still enjoying this game. I am remembering now why it's such a love-hate relationship with WoW, because it's just such a time sink. And I'm not trying to say that in the worst sense of the word. It's just such a commitment to play the game. And where I'm at in my life, I don't have the ability to just sit down and play for hours and hours on end. I have other responsibilities, being a busy gamer, and being a dad and everything. You know, I just went yesterday for a long hike in the woods with some buddies, and it took us all day. It took us 12 hours essentially. We did 12 miles, but we had to drive 2 hours to get to the location. So it's not like that was whole time was spent hiking. We left here at 5 a.m. and we went to the location, and we were there all day. All day. And I'm not trying to say it was a bad hike. It was actually a lot of fun. Really great views and really great conversation with my friends. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The challenge that those things present anybody with is finding the time to do them. And when I'm running around in Azeroth, I'm like, yeah, this is time well spent. Time well wasted is a way that people look at video games as you grow older. And I would like to do this more often, but unfortunately I just don't have that. Oh, no, don't run. No, wait, what? No, darn it. She started a quest, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Oh. Alright, I'll wait for them to come back. Well, this gives us... oh, there it is. There we go.
May your blades never dull.
Alright, so... yep. There we go. I'm ready. Let's go. Alright, good. They go. Now we go. Follow me. Yeah, so... time well wasted is the best thing that I can tell you about anything that you undertake in your games or in your life. Time well wasted. If you're not having fun with it, don't do it. That's really what it comes down to. Just don't. It's just not It's not worth it. It's just not worth it for you to lose your sleep, for you to lose your patience, for you to have any problems with anything going on. Just relax and enjoy life's ride for what it is. Is it always going to be perfect? Is it always going to be easy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But that's the whole point, and that's why I like, gaming, is because sometimes it is a challenge, and sometimes you do fail. I think she's gonna live. Yep, she's gonna live. There she go. She's. I want her in my team. All right. Now I'm trying to also at the same time do a little bit of offline grinding, leveling up, etc. for my professions, and maybe do a few instances here and there. Oh, I'm finished. Oh, she did die. Oh, that sucks. I don't... What did I do here? Did this not work? Is this broken?
Strength for the Horde.
Looks like it's broken. Do I have to redo this quest simply because someone else was doing it?
What are you looking for?
That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Alright, that can get sold. I'll hold on to that. That there. Okay. Yep, that's kind of annoying. I think it got bugged. Yeah, I think it got bugged because they were doing it at the same time. Speak to her when you're ready to depart. Okay, fine. We're going to go back and we're going to try it again. Time well wasted. Goes right back to what I was saying. Time well wasted. And sometimes gaming experiences, they're not the best, but they're still, to me, you're always going to have frustrating fun. That's just how I look at it. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be straightforward. But at least it's a time that you can spend to recenter yourself and to enjoy yourself. Now, I can only hope that this person...
Look top. Go forward to victory.
Alright, so let's see here. Crisis, yes. Your quota was loaded up with wood. Let me know when we're ready to charge the lines. I must inform or die trying. The elves have launched a major assault. Alright, good. Okay. Well, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so I messed up. She was on here, actually. Oh, so we bugged it out. Yeah, that's fun. In a odd kind of way. Wish I could back out a little bit more with my camera, but it doesn't look like I can. Oh well. At least I got coffee. Alright. She now... I am wounded. She will be remembered. There we are. So yeah, I messed up. I broke the quest. Got it. There we are. And then where's my guy that I gotta turn it into right here?
Strength and honor.
Are these any better? No. So I guess I'll go with these because those sell for the most.
Go forth to victory.
Speak with and accompany him to special post.
What do you need?
Just wait, so we can pick the path? Stay close, busy. Sure. I'll check with you back shortly. It seems urgent, there must be another way. It seems urgent, there must be another. Why are we doing two of the same options?
Go forth to victory.
I'm confused.
Strength.
I don't know which one. I chose the top one. Top most repeated one, I guess. Question mark. I don't know. All right, well, we're going back to split tree. We've already been there a couple of times, actually. Yeah. Is this worth it for us? Do we have a belt? I thought we had a belt. We do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We got this one. This isn't worth it for us. No. Okay. We don't have a helmet on this character yet. Oops, he dropped right out of the sky.
Go with honor.
Alright, want you to bring the blood-soaked axe of Durax. You got it. Blood of the weak. Knew the elves wouldn't... Okay,
For
fine.
the horde.
Where am I going for this one now? Where is that? Is that in the tunnel here? I think that's in the tunnel up here. Right? We gotta go down in here. Yep, that's what I thought. Nope, this way. This way, this way, this way. Go this way. It's down in the back. Going around here. And then going up here. Yeah. And this guy. Talk with them.
Victory.
Wants you to use the tainted blood of Korak on the forest heart. There, the blood of Kaldori is turned. Oh, good. Okay, it laughs cruelly. Well, then this will make haste. Kadrak is not likely to be in a patient mood. Go, shaman. Okay. Alright, so now I have to corrupt the forest heart. On my way to cause evil? Question mark, I guess? I don't know. I guess that's what I'm doing. Alright, so... no, it's this way. And then we go back this way. Yep, okay. Alright, where is that on the map? Over there. Okay, cool. We're still in the first section, by the way, of Ashen Vale. And that's why I'm here and not doing instances, because I don't want to... Oh, there's a quest here? Oh. I guess I should have the low-level quests tracked, huh?
What's up? Hurry back. We good?
Just to get them done. Not that that's going to help us too terribly much. But we just unlocked a whole slew of other quests. Jeepers. I didn't realize that I missed so much. Alright, let's go to number 2 first. So we have to use the oil can, play with Fellfire. Siphon. So we have to siphon the Hellfire. We were just over here in our last episode, and we didn't have to do this. Wow, we missed. Because that quest was bugged, we missed a lot, actually. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Let us siphon the Hellfires. Is it these right here?
I'm out of range.
It's not those. Where is it? Is it those over there? There's some over here. I think these are closer. There's one here that's closer. I got that one. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, actually. Huh. Oh well. So it goes. So one thing I'm going to bring up, and it's potentially going to be volatile within my friends group, so here's some hot goss. If you are in the know, I'll let you know a little bit more. When I was playing this game
Recharging.
in its early iterations, all the way up to when I quit, one of the things that I've talked about is I played the game with my friends. I played the game with my guildmates that were my real life friends. And while I played the game with them, one of the things that wound up happening, unfortunately, was I wasn't strong enough to talk with them and to challenge them when things got difficult. And because of that, I didn't have the time playing the game that I always wanted to have. I wanted to play the game with my friends. I did. So as a for instance, when vanilla World of Warcraft was out and in its prime, I was in a different raiding guild than my friends were because they started playing the game later than I did, and they also jumped character to character till they settled on the characters that they really wanted to play. And this goes back to what I was talking about before, where they were analysis paralysis in a way. They chose to play different characters and level different characters because they didn't have an idea of what characters they actually wanted to take into endgame. And they were having fun playing the game that way. Nothing wrong with that. I've talked about that before. Make the gaming experience yourself. For World of Warcraft in vanilla, it was a tiered kind of system where you had the lower levels being like, yeah, have fun, play around. But then after you get to like level 15, maybe even like level 10, you should really be looking at the characters you want to take into endgame. Or if you do want to continue to level all the characters, realize the pacing that you're going to have is it's going to be very juxtaposed. It's going to be just random, and you're going to have a level 20 character, you're going to have a level 10 character, you're going to have a level 30 character, and 60 being the cap that it was at the time. That was a really long distance away from ultimately what you might have wanted to play when you finally settled on a character, and your friends might have outpaced you and they might have been done, etc. Not a big deal. It's just how they played the game and how I played the game. Was I right? No. Were they right? No. They enjoyed the game, and it was their money and their monthly subscription that they were paying and playing and enjoying the game. But as they finally hit level 60 with their first characters, they got into my raiding guild. And my raiding guild was doing Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, and Zul'Gurub had not come out yet. But it was right around the time that Zul'Gurub came out that they pivoted, is what I will say. And they made different characters from their original characters. So they started out with one set of characters. One of them specifically, I should say, started out with one character and enjoyed the game, playing it for what it was with them. And then they were like, this is hard. Or not hard. I shouldn't say hard. That implies that they didn't want to do things that were difficult. That was not the case. They said, this is not fun. I am not having fun. And that right there was them showing strength for what they wanted to get out of the game. And me not internalizing that the right way. 1 sec. Sorry, had to step away for a sec. So where I'm driving the conversation is, as they got their second characters to level 60, and I was split with what I wanted to do, and then I went back and I started leveling another character. I worked it out with them where I was their raid leader. I was their raid leader in the guild because I had the experience from my time with my raiding guild and doing the things that I wanted to do there. And it was fun, and it was enjoyable playing the game with them. And Zul'Gurub was a really easy way for us to work together to get raiding experience together and put our group of friends through the rigors of developing a raiding guild and what that looked like. Anyways, where I'm going with this conversation is, when they pivoted, I recognized their strength as, hey, I don't want to play this game the way these guys want to play it. I am not having fun. This is not enjoyable for me, and I want to do something different. And they did it. They pivoted. They decided, I want to try something entirely different and enjoy the game on my terms. And that was really awesome. And I'm really glad that they did that, because it gave me an opportunity to play the game with them on their terms. One of the challenges of that conversation, though, or one of the challenges of that pivot in dynamics is not what you might think. So they are not bad people. They are not good people. They are playing the game the way they want to play, and that's fine. In vanilla WoW, I think even all the way up until Cataclysm, they never had character transfers or anything like that. No, I guess they did. They had paid transfers, but it's not like what it is now. After looking at it, so I can talk to a little bit of intelligence on this. But when I started raiding with them and started getting my second character up to raid level for Zul'Gurub, I remember it very distinctly. I was in a Upper Blackrock Spire raid run, and I was in the group I think we were in Ironforge getting ready to go, and I queued up and joined the team, and all of a sudden 3 of the people in the group left. And just before the last person left, he said, "I'm not raiding with this guy." And I said, "What do you mean? What have I done?" And I had never played the game with this person to date. And he said, "Your guild is terrible." And I said, "What do you mean my guild is terrible? This is the first time I've ever seen you." And he said, "I played the game with some warrior and some mage in Schoolomance, and it was terrible. You guys were demanding certain things and just being unreasonable and very elitist, and I'm not playing the game with your guild." They had created a reputation on the server for being, I don't want to say narcissistic or anything like that, but it created, oh shoot, we almost got him. I'm talking too much. They had created a bad reputation on our server. And I was like, no, that's not right. That can't be right at all. And when I talked to them about it, one of them said, "Oh, I remember that run. Yeah, that guy was terrible." And I said, "What do you mean he was terrible?" And he said, "He wasn't doing anything that we wanted him to do, and he wasn't playing the game, his character, the right way, and he caused us to wipe like 4 times." Now, here's the thing that comes up to mind. I'm sure many of you are thinking like, "Oh, well, that's probably true. Your friends wouldn't lie to you." Right, but I also don't want to take my friends at face value and be like, "Yeah, that's 100% right. You guys wouldn't possibly be jerks." But no, you have to look at it from an unbiased sense and be like, okay, well, what did they actually do that was terrible? And probe a little bit more. And I come to find out from them that the instance run was a bunch of new people that never had played. They were trying to lead it, and they didn't have the patience to explain some things that might needed to be explained. And the reason why I'm bringing it up like this is because they wanted to be a raiding guild. And you need to do that. You need to have that backseat driver mentality for people who might need the extra coaching. And if they don't do things the way you expect them to do, you need to coach them about it. You need to let them know, hey, that's not what we need you to do. Hey, you're causing us to wipe here. Hey, things like that. Talking with them about it so they know, and so they can, we'll say, better perform in the coming time. Ultimately, it's a moot point. That's years ago at this point. But the reality for it is like, well, that kind of happened. That was kind of one of the things that was a big sticking point for my friends and my ability to play with them. So I'm going to heal up. I'm going to take this one with a little bit more caution now. Do I need to kite this person? I might need to kite this person. I might need to kite this person. I need to stand still and cast this. I forgot. I'm just going to let my things do the things that they need to do. And keep on doing the things that I need to do. Keep on doing that. There, okay, got him. Was that worth it? No, that was not worth it. Okay. Well, that wasn't worth it. Alright. Well, at least we got him dead, because I don't want that guy coming up from behind and killing me. I could probably have kited that guy around a lot better. You know, use the Earthbind Totem. Yeah. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, now what do I need to do here? I need to corrupt the heart of the forest. Where's that at? Is it inside? Might be inside. Oh, don't want to do that. That would mean I'm walking right into that guy. Again, don't want to do it. Alright, let's get up here. It is down in here. Okay. Oh, this is going to be annoying. This one is going to be annoying. At least we get some monies out of it. Alright, so we're going to try and stealth our way through, being the big Tauren that we are. I'm glad that I'm level 27, because that's going to give us a chance to potentially walk around these guys without getting into combat. Oh, darn it.
It's too far away.
Okay, so I gotta go... Is he the... Is he... He's not anyone I need. Guess I go this way? Yeah, looks like I go this way. These little red things on the ground. I'm sure I'm missing a quest. I know I'm missing a quest. I can't argue that. No. Decline. Thanks, though. I'm on over here. Just let that guy die out. There's the heart of the forest. It's corrupted. Okay. Maybe I should have joined that guild. Hard to say. Hard to say it would be worth it or not. Alright. We got the quest done here. Just for argument's sake, I'm going to do it. I'm going to fight this guy here. I don't think I need to kill this guy. Actually, I'm fairly certain I don't need to kill this guy. But he might have had a quest item. Nope, he did not. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're going to get ourselves out of here. I'm just going to run out now. Yep, that's fine. You do your things. You attack me. That's okay. That is okay. I'm out of here. Get me out. Yeah, there's definitely some... Maybe it's an alliance quest for these little red shards. I don't know. Alright, gotta wait for combat. Okay, good. And now we can go back. Turn these in. We should gain a level from this, actually. Which would be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. So I guess where my ramblings from earlier are going, to be more straightforward with my thought process, is when I was playing this game when it first came out, reputations, I didn't realize, meant a lot. And my friends, when they were playing, didn't quite understand that. And so I also had to help explain that a little bit. Not to say that they were stupid and didn't get it. And not at all. They just were trying to play the game the way that they thought it should be played. And that's not a bad thing. But the disconnect turned out to be a problem that stopped the game from being fun for our entire guild, because we started getting a worse reputation than we might have wanted in that regard, okay? So that's all it comes down to. These aren't good for us, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to do that. Right, there's our level up. Nice. Level 28. There and there. Okay. We got chain lightning. Now we're actually really an elemental shaman. We unlocked the dungeon, the Scarlet Monastery. Is this any better than it? Well, it is, actually. It's quite a bit better. I want you to bring the hastily written note to Dirac. Alright, fine. But I'm gonna first... Where'd that chest piece go? Unless I don't have it yet. Doesn't look like I have it yet. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, wait, no, I do. It's right there.
Blood and thunder. Strength.
Alright, requires is a magnet of sorts, something that her demonic missiles will be drawn to. Okay, so we need fresh rubble to find 10 chunks
Farewell.
in here. Oh, okay. It's on the floor? It's on the floor. Okay. There's none up there. There. Over here. That first one had 3. That one had 2. That's not bad. Alright, good. So we unlocked a quest for the Scarlet Monastery. You saw that, right? Unless that was like a level up thing.
Strength and honor for the Horde.
Alright, using a cursed ore. Mark 3 targets for Draka. And you are to kill 30 Night Elf troops. Oh, okay. To reapply Imp Disguise. Okay. That's a 2-hander. That's not really helpful for us. None of these are helpful. Darn it. Just in time shaman, the also another attack. Okay.
Farewell.
So now I need to run out here. Wait, no. Reign of Destruction. Yeah, so where am I going for this? Right out there. Yep, and then I gotta kill the ancient trees. Got it. Alrighty. Off we go. Yep, they stopped mining because the attack is going on. We're progressing the storyline. Yay! Storyline progression. Yay! Oh, Split Tree's seen better days. Climb up the guard tower. Alright, climb the guard tower. Here we go. Use the accursed artillery fire.
I need to get closer.
Oh, geez, that was devastating, actually. I think I need to go to that one. So I'm just kind of waiting till this thing drops. Alright, so that one's dead. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out.
It's too far away.
Too far away? That was actually probably too close. I don't think I'm going to hit anybody there. Oh, nope, I hit the ancient. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to this side. Jump up here. There. Okay. Oh, nice. That was a good one. Got a bunch there. Yeah, this is the tower we needed to be up on top of. Definitely. Alright, now I killed the ancients. Now I gotta focus on finding these guys. Ow! Hey. Where's a good spot for them?
I can't use that item yet.
Right here? Yeah, looks like they're still right about there. I only got a few of them. Go in the back, hit those guys? Maybe? Like, the area of effect is deceptive. I guess I'll hit those guys over there. I don't know. I'm going to get at least 3. Never mind. I'm going to get at least 1. Oh, nope. I got 4. Hooray. And just 2 more. Drop that right there then. And that'll be enough. Alright, cool. Alrighty. So now that's done. While in imp form, speak with the guy. Alrighty, I gotta go back in here. Talk with Dirac. Go this way. And there we go. I think that's going to be the most... None of these are for us, except for... No, none of these are for us, so I guess I'll take that. Alright, I want you to speak with Commander Grimfang. Okay, cool. Now that's done? Question mark? I'm assuming. Yep. Moving on. Moving right along. Alright. Mount up. There's another quest from this guy. Or from the Demolisher. Is it worth it? Bring a letter to Garrosh Hellscream. Oh, alright. All apologies. Interesting. Mission improbable. Alright, well, this seems like a good spot to stop, but, yeah, so this is Busy Gamer Dad doing a little bit more in Ashton Vale. I'm gonna probably do some offline recording, kind of progress us through here a little bit more, and then come back in at a later date to try and get most of this done. So like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, and we'll catch you in our next episode for World of Warcraft Classic. Later.